If you think we are not doing fine when you left us, yeah, I've got news for you. We are doing fine. I'm telling you, we are doing extremely fine. You know, you people that like leaving people and say, no, Asafuti Kauja, this one will suffer without me. We are not going to suffer without you. We're actually doing fine. This morning we had breakfast. If you think we are not doing fine when you left us, yeah, I've got news for you. We are doing fine. I'm telling you, we are doing extremely fine. You know, you people that like leaving people and say, no, Asafuti Kauja, this one will suffer without me. We are not going to suffer without you. We're actually doing fine. This morning we had breakfast and we are just waiting for lunch. Then we'll have supper without you. If you think we are not doing fine when you left us, yeah, I've got news for you. We are doing fine. I'm telling you, we are doing extremely fine. You know, you people that like living and say, no, Asafuti Kauja, this one will suffer without me. We are not going to suffer without you. We're actually doing fine. This morning we had breakfast and we are just waiting for lunch. Then we'll have supper without you.
When I enter the place, all the girls them know. As a young guy, all I know how the thing they go. Me and all that cause problem. I get my JJ line they flow. And as the DJ they scratch and they spin and this one people don't follow.
I don't have any. I just need to put my picture.
When I enter the place, all the girls them know. As a young guy, all I know how the thing they go. Me and all that cause problem. I get my JJ line they flow. And as the DJ they scratch and they spin and this one people don't follow.
I don't have any. I just need to put my picture.
That have disqualified you from asking about my personal identity. You need to have your picture on the profile before you can qualify to ask me about myself.
Okay, so if I should put my profile picture here now, you will
put it now. Put it. I will answer you. And
okay,
also,
let me post my picture. Hold on.
And then also, Nubi is not in Anambra State. So which part of Anambra?
Nubi is not in Anambra State.
You said Nubi.
Nubi.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Which part of Nubi? Which village do you know?
I'll just tell you my village. What part the village?
Which village do you know? Nubi is just a place now. Which village do you know?
I just gave you my states. I told you my town. I don't want to go that deep. I'm not here to argue with you, so I just want you to explain and give this.
So change your picture.
I will post my picture. I'll post my picture up here.
No. Put it in your profile. Is there any reason why you don't have your picture?
I've been using this picture for a very long time. So
okay, I am from. Can you meet him, please?
Sorry, say that again. Say it from where?
I am India. Originally from India.
What part in India?
From New Delhi.
You say?
From New Delhi.
From New Delhi. Okay. Okay.
All
New Delhi State. We are in New Delhi.
You don't need to. I'll give you my country.
No, we are in New Delhi now.
That should be enough. That should be. Is my private.
That will be very funny.
Thank you, Biafras. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Depending on your time zone, I salute each and every one of you. My brother, Sonny, you're welcome. Biafra. Diana, I salute you from here. You're welcome. You know, all work without play makes the jack a dull boy. That's why we love our Prime Minister. That's what that makes him unique to us. Like I said earlier, we are going to be doing a lot of work this evening as long as we can last here today. without wasting much of our time, I want to salute each and every one of you that is there. Please, as you come in, do well to share the program. We'll be going straight to what we have. But I want to tell everyone, both the enemy of Biafra and those that are, you know, there are enemies within and there are enemies without. We are telling them today that they think that we cannot do well without them. We are doing pretty well. Hear it again. Ebero Kapo, you're welcome. Good evening from here. Hear it again.
If you think we are not doing fine when you left us, yeah, I've got news for you. We are doing fine. I'm telling you, we are doing extremely fine. You know, you people that like leaving people and say, no, Asafuti Kauja, this one will suffer without me. We are not going to suffer without you. We're actually doing fine.
We're actually not suffering without them. Those that say, let me see how Simon Ekpa is going to succeed without me. Let me see how he's going to do it without the Radio Biafra. Let me see how he's going to do it without us communicating to Biafrans that they should listen to him. Let me see how he's going to do it without us helping to do one or two things, because we are already here before he came. We're actually not suffering without you. In fact, we don't even know that any of you have ever existed. That is how funny the whole thing can be. We're actually having lunch and breakfast. How do you go? Chinwe, you're welcome. They thought that once they leave us, we'll start suffering. We will no longer. By now, they thought that by now that Biafra had a gommiri. Man, the more they think we are going to fail, the more they think we are going to fail, the more the Zoological Republic are being terrified to their bone marrow about December the 2nd. We have only about 28 days to go. That is, by the way. Let's go to what we have today. We are still on the topic that I titled The Way to Live in Today's Nigeria. More especially in the North. The way to survive the North today. We have thrown some light into this particular part of it. But today this evening, we are going to look deep into what have given birth to what is happening, to what is playing out. You know, there's a story I want to tell us, a very brief and short story. There's a story we were told that in a community, there was a man, that every time he will come out and say, there's lion, everybody will run. Some able-bodied men will come out to see where the lion is so that they will kill it. And this man keep on doing this, that it become a norm that the community now know him with such pranks. That each time he will cry, there's a lion, and people will come for his rescue, and there's no lion. And one day, actually, lion came. There was a live lion, a real lion. It's no more prank. It's no more exaggeration. It's no more trying to do people April Fool. No. This time the lion came. And this man was shouting, it's no longer a joke. It's not a joke. This time it's not a joke. I'm serious. It is a lion. I'm serious. It's lion. Please come and save me. And people said, no, it's normal thing. It's normal. It's his normal way of life. Allow him. He thought that he can get us this time. And the lion devoured the man. Before people actually understood that this man actually, it is true that there's a lion that actually came out this time, the man has already been devoured. That is what we will look deep into this evening. That the Zoological Republic thought by putting quota untrained personnel into the system so that they will not be able to ask questions, so that they will not know the routines and the laws that binds any civil personnel or military or police or what have you, so that they will not know any of these things, so that the only thing they will know is that you have been commanded to go and shoot, and they will go and shoot. You have been commanded to withdraw back to the camp, and they will withdraw back to the camp. That is the only laws that all these people that call themselves police, army in uniform, civil defense, navy, what have you, all of them, the only thing they know, that's why even road safety is clamoring now that they should be given a gun. Because the orientation that is given to them is go, come back, go, come back. So the road safety on their own going is saying that this going and coming back is not yielding any fruit. That they need, that the people need to be terrified whenever they see them. Because it's only when you're wielding assault rifle that people will be terrified whenever they see you. Like the police and the army, in terrorist uniform, and civil defense, air force, and what have you. Whenever you see them wearing this, wielding these assault rifles, you have to yield. Because if you did not yield, my brother, these people will send you to RIP. That is why we want to dig deep into what that orchestrated this particular lapidated system of the terrorist state of CDS. I want to refresh our memory. Let me play that thing that the CDS said so that it will be a refreshment to what we are going to be doing this evening. Their CDS said that in a system where you don't have a good police, one, you don't have a judicial system, the CDS said that in any system you don't have good police, you don't have good military men, disciplined people. He said that such system is bound to fail. And that is where we will be drawing our arsenals this evening. I want you to listen to this man as he speaks. I want you to listen to him as he speaks. Where's the voice? Okay, we're there.
Your legal system must be good. These three aspects work together. No nation develops without a good police. No nation. There's no magic. So you must get a good police. You're correct.
Mark those words. None develops without a good. So 100% he's saying Nigeria is still underdeveloped because Nigeria don't have good policy yet. And he said, no nation develops without good judicial system. So Nigeria at 60-something, 64 years, is still undeveloped because they are yet to have a good judicial system. I want you to follow us this evening.
Good. Your legal system must be good. These three aspects work. So if we want to tackle insecurity, we must look into these aspects.
If you want to tackle insecurity, you must have to look into this aspect. Which are those aspects that the CDS is telling you that you must look into? The police, the judicial system, the army, who are the people that are combatant ready to defend the territorial integrity of any nation that they serve. But these are the people, these arms of government are the people, are the arms of government that this man is saying that Nigeria don't have yet. And at the same time, this is the system that they are persuading the Biafrans that we must remain in. But we, the Biafrans, have said no. We cannot remain in this old, dilapidated system. We did not subscribe to it. We are progressive, they are not. We are moving ahead. We know the direction where we are going. They don't know where they are going. A child of 64 years that are yet to walk, yet to speak, yet to do anything by himself, for himself. We cannot be part and parcel of such arrangement. Adidi, you're welcome. And Emmanuel, you're welcome. Emmanuel GBK, you're welcome. And Ahaya, my brother, you're welcome. So this man is literally saying that Nigeria have not started. And these are the build-up that made our prime minister, the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto government in homeland. This is the build-up that made them to set up a security measure to protect the life and property of the Biafrans. Because the ones that we were amalgamated, forcefully amalgamated into, the system we were forcefully amalgamated into, did not have security measures that can protect life and property of our people. We have, in fact, they are the insecurity that we are having from time immemorial. That is why they are the ones that are being used by the external forces, Britain and their allies and their friends, the jihadists and their allies and their friends. They were used as an instrument to send to RIP over 5 million children, 1967, 1970. And these are the things that we have looked into and said enough is enough. We cannot keep on going round and round in a circle where we know that there's death inside the pot. We cannot keep on condoling, looking at a problem and looking the other way around, expecting that problem to disappear on its own. That is what this CDS is doing. CDS know that there's no police. CDS know that even the military uniform that he's wearing, that there's nothing like military existing in Nigeria, that all that is existing in Nigeria are terrorists. This man know that there's nothing like Air Force, because if there are Air Force would have gone just like they will go to Imo State to bombard some people, that Air Force would have gone around Camp ISWAP and Al-Qaeda in Maghreb to do something to save the people of the North from the quagmire that they are in. Just yesterday, there was a newspaper publication that the people of Benue State, people of Benue, are still running. They are still being sacked from their ancestral land. And you know what Nedi said? A senator from the same republic. Nedi said that is obvious that what they need to do, them that are in the Senate, is to sign, approve arms for every citizen of the Zoological Republic, for them to defend themselves, seeing that the military, the police, the Navy, the Air Force, or what have you, that they have failed, that they could not defend the masses anymore. I don't know if you're getting where we are going this evening. Before this man said this, we know that anybody that puts his faith in the Zoological Republic is on his own. That anybody that said, oh, I have confidence in the police and the army of Nigeria, you are on your own. because nobody will protect you when it will start happening. That is what this man is saying. And the Biafrans, I don't know about some since 1967, 1970 to date. I na Sonya Wumbiri Mako Yezo. If it's for the Islamization of Nigeria, Mechago no Kakoze Kosi Weme. But by then, Biafrans will be living in abundance in their own land with security all over the place. Itinyi sigi. Mesin and Kaine Menwe isi. Mawan is that without you that we cannot live. Mawan is that without you that we are going to suffer. Itinyi si we this is
Had situations where we arrest Boko Haram, and how do you get messages across in the prisons? They said, look, you get the prison warden there.
This man is laughing. It's a many countless number of times that they arrested Boko Haram, and he was laughing. You send him to prison, and they were saying that there's a way the prison warders they do it. Once you bring money, you are a free man. I told us yesterday that there's nothing like correctional center in Nigeria. What you have in Nigeria is a place where people go and die. That the correctional center you have in the zoo are where you will go and your problem will, whatever crack before you become an expert. People are being sent to prison in Nigeria because they were accused of a crime that they never commit. And when they go to that prison, they will come back as a satisfied highway armed robber, a satisfied criminal, because where they are supposed to be corrected, where medical attention should be given to them, where they're supposed to learn some handwork, where they're supposed to live in a good environment and think about their life, hardened them. Take away the remaining soul that is in them and give them a stoning heart, that when they now come out and threatening and killing you, they will not look back. That is what you have in the zoo. There's nothing like correctional center in the Zoological Republic. Nothing.
You share the money. He gives his account number, you send it, and both of you share the money. So there's so many things that we really need to look at so that we can nip these things in the bud.
And that is one of the things that we, the Biafrans, are not ready to look in with you. Because I don't know how the Biafrans will join you again to start looking into the terrorists you brought into the system, simple because somebody somewhere thinks that he can Islamize the country where Biafrans has been forcefully amalgamated into. That the whole plan all these years, for 100 years of amalgamation that expired in 2014, and many other additional years that is attached, that everything boils down that the Biafrans must be Islamized. I'm telling you. Because it's never going to happen. Never will it ever happen. I want you to look at this. Let's go to what we have. Let's go to what we have. We have dealt with this in the morning. The type of police that they gave to you in the zoo. Look at them. There's no difference among them. There's no difference. What you see they are displaying, this is the orientation that was given to them. Everything that they do, these are touts. Even I say touts are better off. And let me show you, this is where they have been. These are the new ones that they are recruiting. I just put out some of videos of their recruitment. I put out No, there's something I want you to see. Just a side special. This shouting now is part of the training. This oh, and all this they are shouting is part of their training. There's nothing else. Many of them did not understand any other thing that is happening in this camp, in this their terrorist camp. Apart from this shouting that they are shouting. Nothing else. And I want you to take cognizance of one thing, the environment where these people are being trained. I don't know how many of you that have been opportuned to enter any military barracks in the zoo. That's the worst place you can live. Military barracks. If you have not, and you are living in the zoo, just one day, I will not advise you to go. Because you don't know the day the Boko Haram will come. More especially in the north. Or if it's in the old eastern region, you don't know the day Umuoma will go there to hunt for the terrorists that have sworn an oath that our land can never be stable. I want you to see, can you tell me a standing arrangement of these people that call themselves military? Even secondary school students, primary, nursery school students cannot stand in this formation. For you to know that the zombies have been unleashed on the people. And that's why the only thing that comes out from their mouth is they will send your mother to RIP. If they meet your mother in the corridor, they will send your mother to RIP. They will send your father to RIP. And that is the only orientation that is given to them. That is the only orientation that is given to them. Just look at their shouting. Look at this one. This one behind the flag carrier. He's shouting on top of his voice. Because he thought that with this shout, that is the only thing that will qualify him as a soldier. I want you to see it. I want you to see it. Are you looking at the type of environment where these people
This is the way I wanted to be.
Are you looking at the environment where these people are training? Look at the buildings. I'm not telling you to look at the ground where they are training. Because many people will tell me soldiers now, sometimes they will have to come to go to a thick forest to fight. Sometimes they will go to a place that the people are not living, go to a deadly place. Good and fine. Look at the buildings there. Look at the buildings, environment. Are you looking at it? Are you looking at the fence? This is military training barracks in the Zoological Republic. Look at their tunnel. People that are trained in this type of environment can never come out to be humans. They will come out with annoyance in them. They will come out with the heart of beasts, not against the enemy, but against those that they were asked to protect. That is why whenever they come out, you will see a soldier fighting with police. You see a soldier fighting with custom. You see a soldier fighting with the civil defense. There's nobody they don't fight. And you as a civilian, you dare open your mouth to say him, you're a dead man. They will send you to RIP immediately. I just want you to watch. Is this not what we used to use when we were in school to do swing? Is this not swing post? Just tell me, what's the height of this swing? That these people are holding the rope and jumping in the name that they are receiving training. They are in a training camp. Hey. Oh my God. It's only in the Zoological Republic that a soldier cannot run. Am I saying 5 kilometers? That's too much now. It's only in this zoo a soldier cannot do press up. Cannot do press up 50 times or 20 times. He will faint. Only in this zoo. Only in the Zoological Republic. I will pause here. There's something I want to show you here now. For you to see why, if you are waiting for these people you call soldier and army to come and save you, you're on your own. You're on your own. They will send you to RIP without you knowing it. They will send you to RIP. I want you to listen now from here. Those after receiving this treatment, now after receiving this training, this thing that they are doing, training. One day, when Biafra is fully restored, if any one of you asks to go to military training of the Biafrans, you will go there and see the difference. Why the Biafrans beat them hands down whenever they come in combat with them. Because what they are combating against is the real men and the fake ones. It's only in the Zoological Republic you see these people after doing this thing. 2 months, 3 months. Some of them don't even stay in the camp more than up to 3 months anymore. They will come out and they will give them the uniform and rifle. You become a soldier. Without knowing your right from your left, you can't differentiate between anything. If a civilian comes, he will collect your rifle from you because you're not trained. You're not trained to combat. You're not trained into combat. How you can defend yourself. And you are coming against Biafran soldiers that are trained in combat on how to defend Biafra land. Listen to this lamentation.
I miss you, Mama Jelina. Wonderful. Funny water say make I walk on a water. Wonderful. I walk on a water, I see something. Wonderful. And Mama Papa say make I no John Soldier. Wonderful. If I John Soldier, I go see Wahala. Wonderful. But I John Soldier, I will see Wahala. Wonderful.
This is Kappa.
If you say you join soldier, you know say Wahala, you are lying to yourself. I want you to see those that were sent to Kafa. Let me play for me.
Or I talk with you want talk. Yes, we thank Almighty God for taking us to Kafa. For those who has not know where Kafa is, we have captured Kafa since about 5 days ago. We are here.
You're welcome. They have captured Kafa since about 5 days ago. The same Kafa that they have captured, terrorists have captured their training camp. That place, you see them jumping up and down. Terrorists are the ones jumping there now. Is that not a good blessing? These ones are here telling the gullible Zoological Republic citizens that they have captured Kafa since 5 days ago. But here now in Kafa, they lack water, they don't have water, they don't have food. God. Do you see this God is wonderful? The only thing you cannot cheat is nature. And you can lie to some persons sometimes. You cannot lie to them always. You can't. You cannot. You captured Kafa. In fact, you have wiped off all the Boko Haram and all the terrorists in the north. But just yesterday, just a few days back, they captured your most powerful training camp without anybody fighting back. Hey, what a capturing.
But the challenges we are facing is lack of water. No water, no food.
For you to see how this man is lying to himself. You don't have water, you don't have food, but you said you have captured Kafa. Why hunger have captured you in Kafa? And you know why they don't give them water, they don't give them food? For easy take up by the terrorists. These ones that they want to use as a lamb of sacrifice. They don't somebody that they want to go and send to RIP. What are they giving you food for? What are they giving you water for? You don't need any of these. You need to be very weak. So that once these terrorists come, they are gallant. They have eaten. They are well fed. Because if you go to Sambisa Forest, the other day I said something about that Sambisa Forest. That Sambisa Forest is not what you think it to be. It is not. Sambisa Forest is a caliphate. That is where caliphate has been instituted for a very long time by Babangida, Ibrahim Babangida and his cohort. That from there, the advancement to capture the whole federation will be made. And that is where they have been, that is where they are moving everything that they want to do to other part of the nation, of the contraption. But this one that they have sent to go and be sent to RIP is here telling you that the only challenge they have is food and water. How can a combatant soldier that are sent to go and combat terrorism did not have that this food, that this food, I don't know, I just forgot the name. that this thing is not food, but it's food. It gives you energy. It can, once you eat it, you can have 10 or 5 of it depending on the mission. If you eat that thing, even if there's no food, every soldier is being given one, more especially when you're going into combat. I'm not talking about Zoological Republic. Once you're going into combat, that you're going to be far, you're away from the camp where you can access food easily. Once the food that you go to that fight, once you're exhausted, there's something that is given to soldiers that can sustain them for more than 3 months. If you eat that thing, it can sustain you for a week without you being hungry and without you losing strength. It gives you strength. It boosts your energy to keep on doing what you're doing until rescue will come or until another supply will come. But these ones are sent to go and fight terrorism without food, without water. And you say that truly those that sent them actually sent them with the motive that they will go there and they will fight terrorism for what it is. If not for them to go there and be captured by the terrorists, like you have seen in the numerous videos that we have out there, being published by Zoological Republic themselves, their media, where you see Boko Haram, the terrorists, capture Nigerian untrained soldier and send all of them to RIP. Didn't you see it? I'm not the only one that saw it. And that is not the first time. Neither is it the second time. Neither is it the third time. Or do you think that taking over the major training camp of the terrorists in Nigeria, do you think that they did it without sending anybody to RIP? That is not possible. And those that are there that they send to RIP are not civilians. They are soldiers. Either still undertrained, whether undertrained or trained, they are one and the same. Because all of them lack combatant training. They don't know when the environment changes. They don't know when the body language. If you go through military training, they will teach you to understand when body language, even your colleague, when his body language changes, you will know. When he begin to sing the music of those your enemies that you have gone to combat, you will know. But because these ones lack training, even when the terrorists that have been sent into them to achieve the goal of the caliphate, they still don't understand that their life is at stake with their quota training that was given to them. I want you to listen to this Mumu man. There's another thing I will show you. Just look at the environment and tent. Can you see this tent? This is where they sleep. Is this the kind of tent that soldiers take to combat, to war? So what if there's rain now, rainfall? How is the soldier that is inside this tent will not be beaten by rain? Just look at the environment. Are you seeing it? You see their property. Good. Listen to this one.
No food, no way for us to get the food because the road is not too good for us. But we capture this place and we kill them. We kill Boko Haram. They run inside the bush everywhere now. They are scattered.
Each time you see any military policeman, they are complaining about food. The question you will ask yourself is, what is it about this food that these people always complain about? Is it that the Zoological Republic cannot actually feed their people? But that's not the right question. Because they were never sent there to go and come back alive. The people that sent them are all waiting to receive the news that the troop that were sent, it was unfortunate that the terrorists overpowered them because of the high firepower that the terrorists are exposed to. It's only in the Zoological Republic that soldiers complain that the terrorists has more advantage over them. A nation, those that call themselves the contraption, those that call themselves a country's army, are complaining that they are lacking equipment, that they are under-equipped. That's why this man is complaining here about food. I want to show you another thing.
More than 70 soldiers fall today. No water.
We saw fertilizer, the food they gathered there that they are using feeding themselves. They run, leave their women, about 25 of them, and 7 children. So they should continue pray for us. We are making.
It's only audio chasing of the terrorist. Have the Nigerian soldier ever, as he's saying this, you have camera there. What is difficult in showing people the women that you have captured that they are Boko Haram's terrorist wife and their children? If it's truth, what you will do is not to put the camera where these people are. That these are the people who have rescued from their hand. It's only in the Zoological Republic that the soldiers will say that they are going to fight Boko Haram and they will be on the main road shooting. And the only thing we'll be hearing is, yes, we are getting them, we are getting them. Are you seeing them? Are you seeing them? Can you fire? Fire. It's only in the Zoological Republic. But if you want to see those that are really fighting terrorists for what it is, go to Israel, come to Biafra land. You will see where people's life are being saved. You will see men and women that have devoted themselves to secure their land of terrorism. The armies of Biafra and the police of Biafra, the navy of Biafra, you have never seen a thing like that before. Our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that Biafra land is where you're going to live. You will leave and go back and join your ancestors without seeing a soldier or police on the road. Or even a police carrying gun. You will leave and join your ancestors when you have fulfilled your days. And you will not have a record that yesterday I saw a policeman with gun standing on the road. They will not stand on the road, let alone carrying gun. And you will not see a military man carrying gun walking on the street. If you want to see Biafra military, you go to the barracks. Or if there's any external forces that want to invade Biafra, that is when you see them. And that is the type of nation that we are bringing. That is the type of nation the Biafra Republic government in exile, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, that's the type of nation he is fighting for. Not a nation that will be like the Zoological Republic. Never. Never. I want you to, there's something I want to show you before I'll show you another thing, and we begin to call it.
In progress, we are succeeding on them. So may Almighty God help us. I mean, thank you.
That will help you.
No water, no food, say na Alagaro no come capture. We did Alagaro no paka. The airport pass this message to our president. We die for you. No problem. We will know what to do.
Gathered there that they are using feeding themselves. They leave their women, about 25 of them, and 7 children. So they should continue to pray for us. We are making progress. We are succeeding on them. So may Almighty God help us. I mean, thank you.
No water, no food, say na Alagaro no come capture. We did Alagaro no paka. The airport pass this message to our president.
This is another place in the north, Alagaro. The soldiers that were also sent there, there's no water, no food. According to these people, these untrained terrorists in uniform that call themselves soldiers, they said over 70 people are down because of lack of water and lack of food. That this message should be conveyed to the president. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then tell me, how can people like this secure your land when they are not adequately fed? The only time you see them gallivanting is only in Biafra land. Once they will be sent to Biafra land, there will be a lot of food shipped in their armor tanks. There will be a lot of arms and ammunition packed into their armor tanks because they are coming against those that they call the real enemy. But once they are being deployed to the north, where the real terrorists are, you will not see anybody give them food. Neither will they be given water. Neither will they be given any arms and ammunition to combat the real terrorists. And you will see them crying in this form that their so-called terrorist soldiers are falling, that they are dying.
They die for you. No problem. We will know what to do. We have a comment to say.
That Boko Haram no touch them. They know even where they go. They don't even see Boko Haram, let alone the Boko Haram touching them. But now hunger, they touch them. Now hunger, now they touch them. The Boko Haram no see them. They no see Boko Haram. Boko Haram no see them. But now hunger, they fall them. For you to understand that these people are being sent. And whenever they want to send this type of deployment, they will select people from Middle Belt, from the Eastern region, people from the West, and they will be deployed. And few other terrorists among them that will be checkmating everything that they are doing. And those ones will be their commanders. This man said that terrorists did not touch them. Now hunger, they fall them.
No food, no water. No. I mean, no try.
All the people you're seeing lying lifelessly, they are not being hit by any bullet. They are being hit by hunger and lack of water. And these are the people you put your faith in their hand, that they are going to protect you. I want you to look at this to compare and contrast.
Is just camaraderie. Yeah, let me post it. So that when I'm posting it, I'm commenting. Somebody they cry now. I beg. Allah is Nigeria. What you? From
California, lived my whole life there. I wanted to join the Army mainly for financial reasons like school and help out my family, but also I've had a really deep interest in military and military history. It all started with like video games and all that stuff, and I kind of was the type of person who like to take time to read like video games and all that stuff, and I kind of...
There's something I want you to see here. There's something I want you to see. This is it. It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah.
Person would like to take time to research what...
This is the United States Army. Look at these people. Do you see their standing formation? Do you see real trained soldiers? Do you see their military camp? This is training camp. Oh. Do you see how neat this environment is? Do you see their equipment? Do you see the type of food they are being given in a good environment where they are being trained? Are you looking at it? Do you see? Are you seeing their kit? Do you see where they lie down? Do you see their beds? Do you see how you must train? It's a must. There's something this guy said. You must do press up until the number that they gave to you to do, you must complete it. That when you say you are weak, they will tell you that the weakness is only in your head. You must build that muscle. You must build that strength that will be able to sustain you in the time of trouble. Are you seeing soldiers? Do you see the real soldiers? This is training ground. Are you not looking? Do you see any difference between these combatant soldiers and the other ones? These are the real people that when you have them, you go to sleep. The other ones, once you have them, you have your both eyes open, wide open. That's why Ned is telling you today that you should go and know what you do to yourself. Oh. Arm yourself. If you do not arm yourself, they will all send you to RIP. They will all send you to RIP if care is not taken. They will send you to RIP. Are you seeing training? Do you see? Once you see something like this, you know that this thing is not a joke. That this is the real business. Look at their loved ones hugging them, those that are about to go into the camp. Biafrans, 2nd December is around the corner. Those that think that without them that we cannot do anything, we are doing it. We are actually doing it. And the 2nd December, they will see what we have achieved. Are you looking at training? Are you seeing anything different? One day you will come to Biafra training camp. Because Biafrans, everyone, whether you want to be a soldier or you don't want to be a soldier, you will be trained. For you to be combatant ready. They keep showing where these people are being fed. Why won't this kind of people do well? Tell me. How can this kind of people go to the war front or to the battleground and begin to complain? Oh, we lack water, oh, we lack food, oh, we are hungry, we are dying, we are fainting. Are you looking at the way real soldiers have been taken care of? That's why today there's no army, there's no Biafra Defense Force that is complaining of any food, complaining of lack of water or all that. They are well fed on daily basis. Millions of dollars is going into their feeding and their equipment. so that they will do well in the field. And you see the result showing. Biafrans, I salute each and every one of you. I want to say, may Elohim be on your guard and protect you. That you will be among those that will tell the story of how we suffer. You will be among those that will tell the story of how we tried. And we made a lot of sacrifices, and today we have Biafra. You will be among them. In this new month, those that think that without them, that you will not survive, they will see you succeeding. They will see you succeeding. And there's nothing they can do about it. I salute each and every one of you, Biafrans. Your eyes on the ball. My brother Sonny, Diana. If anybody wants to come into the studio, we have a few minutes. If you want to join us in the studio to say one or two things, if there's nothing else, say Happy New Month to the Biafrans. The link is there if anyone cares to come in. I salute you, Diana Ebere, my sister. Chinwe, I salute you, my sister. You're welcome. Emmanuel Chibike, you are welcome. Ahaya, my brother Wachineke, you are welcome. Adidi, you are welcome. Chinenye Obiefuna, I salute you, my brother, my sister, and every other person out there. May Elohim continue to guide and protect you, both now and forevermore. He said, remember, the gospel of Biafra will continue. We are not going to back down. We are not going to give up. We will continue to change the narrative of yesterday until Biafra is restored. God bless you and see you tomorrow.